So looking at the future of schools, there's three things that I really want to focus on. The first is the school structure, how I think school structures will change. I think we will see shorter days in schools, maybe not the long 8 hours. Again, as we change curriculum, the necessity of sitting in a classroom for 50 to an hour may not be as needed, and so we probably will see shorter days. I can see us having more open hours, again, times in which students maybe have been given some sort of assignment, and then they get to choose where they want to work or how they want to work. I see, again, as far as the actual way schools built, I see more open spaces, again, more welcoming or useful spaces as far as what their assignment might be, what they may be trying to learn, things like that, and just building spaces for that more than just a classroom. And then the last thing is less restricting, especially when it comes to technology, things like that. Instead of taking things away, maybe having ways of allowing them to learn how to use those. And so that all kind of goes into the curriculum part, where I believe the curriculum, as we saw in the Peter Hutton was talking about, again, a more student driven. Finding the interest of the student in order to keep them in the school, keep them interested in school, and things like that. And so having a curriculum that's built around skills, and then students are able to show us skills in ways that they feel like they are confident in and things that they're interested in. Maybe having classes that are different, not maybe, but having classes that are more driven towards student interest or broader, and so students can search or do their academics in a way that they feel like they are interested in and what they find useful. And then also a curriculum that is more driven by social skills. Again, as a world of technology where social networking and social production and just basically collaborating with ideas in creative ways is becoming more important. Teaching these will become classes. These will become important skills that are driven in our curriculum, and students will have to use technology for these, and teaching students how to use technology properly as well, instead of, again, as Kayla Rutler said in her video that blocking technology shouldn't be the answer. It should be teaching them how to use it, but also giving them this opportunity to use all of this information out there, and in a world then where they'll have to know how to use that. And then the last part would be supports provided by the school. I see schools becoming a support for the community year round. I see this at my current school. I see more of this with kindergarten, younger grades, as we try to get students prepared to get through the school system. But we also see it in supports like care closets, things like that, where schools have become kind of the community center for support for many of these breakfast food. In fact, again, one of our elementaries just opened a year-round lunchtime, and so those are things that I feel like schools will be able to support. But I also see it going into the socio-emotional side, where schools are providing support teams year-round for all students. This may even go into the structure of schools, where schools are year-round for the students. But again, in the future, I see a lot of it being what we've studied the last few weeks, and that the idea of like a very structured go to the classroom isn't what it is. It's more about where are the students wanting to go? How are we going to provide a space for them to go into their interests, and then how are we going to support them when they are trying to get to that point? And so, thank you.